Hello Nathaniel, it's Thursday. I'm going to talk to you about two things today. The first, the solar storm, which is currently right above our heads, and two, the fact that the world will not end in 2012 for definite. First off, we'll start with the solar storm, and now a solar storm is when a solar flare ejects from the sun, comes flying off in what's called a coronal mass ejection. But there are, of course, three parts to said ejection. Number one, it becomes a solar flare, as I said earlier. Number two, it creates a huge radiation storm, which is currently heading towards Earth, but I'll get back to that. And thirdly, we have the coronal mass ejection. For the next bit, I'm going to have some help. The Earth will be being played by a coin and its magnetic field by Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And then the solar wind will be Pokemon. Basically, the solar wind is going to crash into the magnetic field of the Earth. The magnetic field should hopefully be strong enough to stop it, but then the one we've got at the moment is quite powerful, so the magnetic field might go and it might hit the Earth. If that does happen, then not much really can happen. If it's powerful enough, it might cause some kind of long-term electrical damage, but it's probably not going to. The most we're going to have is going to screw up some GPS systems, so if you're in a car, just make sure you've got an atlas, really. That's all I can say. Now for the second part of the video, where I prove to you that 2012 will not happen. Well, the 2012 doomsday won't happen. 2012 is happening. You know what I mean? Stop rambling now. To start with, I'm going to hit you up with some facts. First one, the Mesoamerican long count calendar came about in, I think, roughly 3100 BC. Well, that's at least what they say. Leap years, though, were created when Caesar was in power, and I think he came up with the idea around 45 BC, so a good at least 3,000 years after this calendar, the Mesoamerican calendar, was ever produced. Now, to be fair, you can probably see where I'm going with this. The Mesoamerican long count calendar did not count for leap years. So if we add the extra day we've been having since 45 BC every 4 years, that would mean the date today would be roughly June 31st, 2013. Therefore, the 2012 that the Mayans predicted to be the end of the world would have happened last year. Therefore proving, once and for all, that this year the world will not end. Just to get this out of the way, I will tell you exactly when this world will end. In about 5 billion years, when the sun explodes. Nathaniel, that's all from me. I'll see you on Monday.